Hey there, this is Deva Does What the Deuced, and this week I'm talking about my favorite few ways to look great in any picture. We live in a time of constant preservation of every single moment. Am I right? Because of that, there's always photos being taken of us in various different situations, whether we're just out with our friends for some sushi or we're with our family, you know, at a reunion. And one thing I know people think about is looking good in pictures. I know I do. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be vain. I'm gonna be vain here. I want to look good. And so I've been considering, how does one look good in their selfie, in a group photo, or anything like that? How do you preserve a moment in time and do justice to the beauty that you are as a person, but also justice to the moment that you're capturing? There's the basic of physically understanding where the camera lens is and how you look in relation to it. Now you can figure out how to capture yourself on camera by moving a camera around, especially if you have a cell phone that has a camera that you can see yourself on. So I can figure out the angles. So, you know, like say if I go like this, not so flattering. If I go like this, not so flattering. So be aware of where your face looks good and where your face doesn't. I find that a slightly higher angle on a camera will give your face a slimmer look. In general, streamline your body. Right now, I'm pretty straight on. When you go from a lower angle, if you do it right, it can give your lips a fuller look. If you're looking down, again, it does that slimming thing. It's all about a tilt of perspective. And straight on, of course, you can look fantastic too. Which leads me on to the next thing that's very important in capturing a photo of a moment that looks good. Lighting. When you're in direct sunlight, what the sun does is it essentially makes shadows happen on your face because your own eyebrows, for instance, will shadow over your eyes and darken and everything becomes shadow. You want to think about that. Let's see, I'm going to grab my light here and show you what I mean. When I put it over me, shadows are created on my face. So you want to think about where your light is. Cloud cover, for instance, is very good for lighting or in a solid shade spot, because when you have different leaves, unless it's on purpose as an artistic effect, sometimes having leaves all over your face doesn't look so good. My next tip is kind of really the only thing that matters on this list at the end of the day, and it's the fact that you bring yourself to the photo. Don't put on a face. Exist in who you are, because what's interesting about any photo, regardless of the lighting, regardless of the angling, all that BS, is who is in the photo. When there's something really going on with a person, people are much more interested in seeing it. It's more attractive when you bring yourself to it, because what makes a person attractive isn't necessarily the lighting or the angling or anything like that, but it's who they are. You see the most successful models out there have a lot going on in their photo. All right, I'm gonna do two faces, okay? In one, I was having a real moment, and the other, not so much. I think, at the end of the day, what makes an amazing photo is who you are and who you allow to be. And the truth is attractive. We crave the truth. So those are all my tips, my favorite few of the week. I hope you all have a great week. Keep smiling, keep shining, and bringing all of you to every photo.